Information is still coming in about, but what we know is that Crimea is a key strategic target for Ukraine. The peninsula was annexed by Russia in 2014. Now in recent times Ukraine has been striking strategic targets within the peninsula and just offshore. And of course the key aim of the counter-offensive that is now being carried out is to cut through towards the Sea of Azov, and that would mean cutting off the supply lines that Russia currently has going into Crimea. Crimea is a huge focus not just on the ground now, but also from the air. There are questions about whether Ukraine can achieve that objective by the end of the winter, by the time the fighting season is brought to a halt by bad weather. Some skepticism from US officials that Ukraine will be able to do that, but Crimea is the biggest focus the Ukrainian forces really have right now. The question is, injuries that they are dealing with. How is the infrastructure, the medical infrastructure, coping in Ukraine? There are a lot of difficulties in dealing with a flood of wounded that keep coming on this scale every single day and every single night now, indeed, of military deaths. We do know that in August unnamed US officials speaking to the New York Times put the figures at 70,000 dead soldiers and 120,000 wounded, given scale of the fighting in the hospital in the southeast, which is a major regional center. This hospital alone had received 20,000 wounded center, where there are hundreds of doctors, 6 different hospital buildings, 50 surgeries, 50 operating theaters working around the clock day and night. It really wasn't enough to keep up with the volume of patients they receive every single night. There are 50 to 100 more coming in from the front lines, and quite a number of those arrive with amputees, that were all with amputations rather, that were carried out in desperate conditions in the field very hurriedly to try and save their lives. So some of those amputations have to be redone when the patients are brought to the hospital. Incredibly difficult for all.
Hello viewers, you are watching International Wild. Kindly subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get notification of the latest uploaded videos.